big night in Sylvania, and not just because of Southview visiting Northview. Before the game, Project Unify, Special Olympians shining on the big court. First quarter, Wildcats out to the early lead. Drew Barnski, the lay-in. Home team up by 5. And then, close game throughout. Cougars hanging around thanks to Micah Bays, hits the jumper. Southview takes the 2-point lead. Later in the second quarter, off the inbounds, the big freshman Alan Horton knocks the ball free. Alex McCoy corrals it, gets the hoop. Northview up 5 at the half. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Cougars down 3. Bays kicks it out to Logan Offenberg from behind the arc. Ties the game at 38. But Northview would have an answer. They go inside to Horton. Uses that 6-7 frame despite the double team. Gets the hook shot to fall. 7-point lead. But Southview and Bays not going away. Off the steal, Junior lays it in. 2 of his 25 points. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. However, McCoy hits a couple of big free throws. Northview wins 53-50. Southview had their chances. Couldn't convert in the final seconds as Northview gets the big win against their rivals.
Feels great, you know. All the fans were here. It just feels great to get a win on home court, especially against Southview, you know, a big rivalry. And it's just great to get a first league win against Southview. It's definitely different, you know. Everyone here that you know in Sylvania usually comes, and it's a big win. It'll give us a lot of confidence going into next week.
Let's head back out to Sylvania. Mason Lowry and Darren Cohn were on the call of this thriller.
Well, I have no idea what the rest of the year is going to throw at us, but if this opening Friday night is any indication, we're in for one really, really fun basketball season.
Hot, 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 Mason. It was 100 degrees in here, and the game was nothing but fire. Both teams battling, throwing punches. Northview was able to prevail in a close one, but we got our money's worth tonight. Great competition on the floor, both ends.
Let's talk about this Northview team a little bit because they came into this year with really only one returning varsity player that saw any meaningful minutes last year in Drew Barneski. He stepped up tonight and was the leader they needed him to be. Alex McCoy, I thought, a really good game as well. Maybe Casey Hunt 2.0 with his outside shot.
Yeah, Barneski did his thing today. He's a pretty unassuming dude, you know, very mild mannerisms, but he makes the plays that his teams need on both ends of the floor. He scored at the rim, he defended, and he led his troops. He was the guy with the varsity experience, and he said, hey, I'm going to strap you guys on my back and take you with me for a ride tonight. And McCoy, woo, that boy shoots the blood out the basketball. Every time he's open, nothing but the bottom of the twine tonight.
It was great to see Southview come back and play really well for most of the 32 minutes in this one. You and I saw them host Whitmer on Tuesday, and Whitmer really broke their spirit in the second half. Micah Bays, clearly a big-time talent, 25 points tonight. His supporting cast is starting to come into focus as well.
Yeah, Bays was a man. It's unfortunate that it's going to be wasted on a loss in the scorebook, but he was a man tonight. He got to his mid-range pull-up. He knocked it down from 3. He even scored in the post, and he got out in transition. He led his guys, and they responded tonight. They weren't quite ready for that attack that Whitmer put on them a few nights ago, but tonight they were with him. He got contributions on the offensive and defensive end of the floor from multiple guys, and it shows how good Southview is going to be. I mean, they came within a possession of knocking off Northview on the road tonight. They had a few mental cue errors in the final 90 seconds that cost them this one, but they're going to be a really good ball club in NLL.
Round 1 in the Battle of Sylvania goes to the Wildcats.